This is Jimi Hendrix, and this is episode 35, Highs and Lows on Empower Your Pattern. Did you know that there are success patterns that can help you enjoy more? Help you enjoy a better and extraordinary life? Well, I'm Jimi Hendrix, a motivational speaker, a success and thrive coach, a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I'm willing to share with you these principles. Let's go. Okay, we're walking into the Significance Clubhouse, and I want you guys to get ready, okay, because we are going to hear a quick tidbit from Rooster McConaughey. Get ready, guys. Let's go.
I mean, I'm not going to say anything wrong about getting an MBA, but I mean, to me, it's almost like you learn from the bumps. You learn from the highs and the lows. You trip, you fall, you scrape yourself. Those are the guys you want out there in the field with you. The people that helped me along the way, most of the people I ran around with were anywhere from 15 to 35 years older than I was. So they'd already been through it all. And I was lucky enough to run into these people when I was 22, 23 years old. And I had some very good mentors. I mean, there's Clayton Williams. I can go on and on and on about some of these old men that took me under their wing and had faith in me. If you want to just start and say, all right, I'm going to go get an MBA. I mean, I want the MBA guy reading my papers. I want the MBA guy checking my stuff. But I don't need the MBA guy out there telling me, how to deal. I mean, you got to have vision. You got to have ideas. And a guy that's been out there that knows who might be behind that next tree or knows what's going on, just a lot of common sense. I will take common sense over an MBA. I'll just put it that plain for you.
Okay, so now we know, and we can embark on a little journey here, okay? We can embark on a beautiful journey. Because in many ways, it's a beautiful life. Okay. You remember the past 2 episodes with Dan Clark, where it's not about team and a focused life, okay? Basically, you're going to need those concepts in order to endure the highs and lows. I have to admire those who are mentors who've gone before me. And it's my hope to eventually connect with an accredited speaker through Toastmasters. In fact, I'm going to be working on that real soon. Connect with somebody that has some shared interest, and then see what happens. Because I'm anxious to get some things going. I'm anxious to get some work started. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Life is full of highs and lows. And the problem is, our reactive culture wants us to react to the highs and lows. But here's another caveat, okay? Here's another caveat if you're willing to listen. You learn more from some of the success books you read and the experiences you've had than you do from the highs and lows. I mean, some of the lessons I've given to you on Empower Your Pattern. For forgiveness gets the hurt out, okay? That's one that's important for you to learn. Provident living, okay? Chris Gilbo's born for this. I'll tell you something. That book is a great success book. He's a great entrepreneurial leader and everything. Someone that we can agree with here. And then, not to mention the number of episodes that we've done on the Diamond Mindset. Oh, and I'm neglecting something key and important here. Some of the lessons that we've had from Kirk Duncan, well, nearly some of the one on money problems is one thing that's pretty important, and having a vision. You know, Rooster McConaughey is right on the money there. If you want to be successful in the MBA, gives you nothing if you don't have a vision. Some people buy into their mind that a master's degree is going to buy them success. And maybe in some people, in some cases, if they're called to that, fine. I'm not going to mock you. But I also feel that in most cases, a master's degree, unless you're majoring in something like history or philosophy or something that don't require, significant research tool and statistics, which is few and far between, most of the points, a master's degree gives you the license to be a number cruncher. Pretty much. And both of master's degrees, they can be good for good development analysis for your business. But unless they have expertise, like with me in the speaking business, unless they have expertise in the fields that I'm speaking about, and just really know what they're doing, I'm not going to sit down with somebody with an MBA unless they have some of the experience they have in the MBA to work with me in the personal to professional development to get me to where I need to be. It's in the field where you learn, okay? Have a bachelor's degree. That's great, that's wonderful and everything. That's great and that's wonderful. I tried for a master's degree. It didn't work out. I tried for a second bachelor's degree because I thought that a degree in communications, minoring in business management, would help me learn more about how public speaking affects motivation and team building. You know what I quickly discovered? You can learn those things in academia without reading through dry journal entries and academic journals, and I guess coming from the occasional books that even some in academia may not accept as, sources of acumen. You know what I mean? And so here's the thing. I learned that public speaking effects on motivation and team building. That's stuff you learn in the field. That's stuff you learn through observation. It's not something that you can, at least in my book, I don't think you can quantify. Those of you who are far more advanced than me in knowledge, and great, become pioneers in being able to do that. But I'm a pioneer in somebody that does that, that will be doing that in the field, and will applied knowledge to apply what I learned in my paper. Now, people have this basic assessment that knowledge is power. Sorry, guys, no can do. Applied knowledge is power. That's what Del Toro McNeil says. And you know what? Our reactive culture doesn't want you to know that. The enemy of our souls doesn't want you to know that. They want you to sit there in their laurels, gather knowledge, and basically react to whatever their knowledge and their truth is, instead of searching it out for yourself. See, believe it or not, when I was working on my bachelor's degree, my first few years, I was accepting what was basic truth based on what I was being told in the classroom. And then my first encounter was with a friend named Julie. And she said, Jimmy, you nitwit, question, search, find out for yourself. Of course, in the end, with that relationship, in some ways it became a contradiction. But that's here or there, okay? That's here or there. I searched. I found what I saw was truth for myself. It became a journey for me, I guess, starting in 1994. On until, I guess, today. You know? Applied knowledge is power. Applied knowledge is power, you know. It's okay to go get a master's degree if that's what you want to do. But it doesn't guarantee success. No college degree does, really. But you learn from the highs and lows, and you learn from the mentors that you get. You learn from the people that are in the field where experience is, where the chiefs of whatever industry or trade you're in have the details to make you successful. You know what I'm talking about. Now, I hope that you enjoyed listening to Empower Your Pattern. If you like what you hear, please subscribe and become a part of the Empower Your Pattern community. If you would like some coaching or for me to come speak at your event, my website is amjameshendrick.wordpress.com. That's one word, amjameshendrick.wordpress.com. And it's all one word, lowercase, for the domain before WordPress. And I will take care of you. Do what others don't, so you can be what others won't. Do what others don't, so you can have what others can't. Choose, act, pursue happiness. God bless you.